Hey there, welcome to 5 Minutes with D. I'm Janae, and for today's video, I'll be doing a question and answer. Before I get into the questions, I just want to show my beautiful and vibrant September celebration earring, because despite the whole COVID-19 pandemic and how it's affecting our country, we should still be able to show the love and patriotism that we have for our beautiful country Belize. So if you're interested in any of the earrings, just go to Janae's Collection Instagram or Facebook page to put in your order. So let's get into the questions. First one is, how did you get people to know your stuff? So in my video about how Janae's Collection came about, the way that I got people to know about my stuff, I first sold it to my mom's co-workers and they spread their words. I used to post it on my personal Instagram and they spread the word. So it was just pretty much just word of mouth that got my stuff out there, my jewelry out there, until I created my business Instagram, and that's when I really started getting a lot of exposure when it came to Janae's Collections. The second question is, what does your company do to be eco-friendly? Ooh. So I do jewelry, and one way that I could say that my business is being eco-friendly is with its packaging. I package my jewelry in paper bags. A lot of the stuff that I use for my business are paper based, like business cards, the thank you card. So you can recycle paper, the paper bag. The only thing that I would say would kind of be single use is the wrapping that I do for my jewelry. But besides that, I would say that I don't really do any kind of harmful stuff to the environment when it comes to my jewelry, or the packaging isn't really a lot of single-use items. So I could say my business is eco-friendly. The third question is, how hard was it to build your brand? I could say that I'm still building my brand, because I don't feel like I'm at the place where I want my business to be, but I'm just going by the grace of God with that. But how I built my brand was just, again, word of mouth, and until I really started my Instagram page, I got some attention. But when I started 5 Minutes with D, I got way more attention when it comes to my business and what I do, because I started building more business relationships with other small business owners, and I started to interact more with other small business owners and people out there. Okay, the next question is, how did the pandemic change the way you do business? I had a long hiatus due to the pandemic, and then what I did, I just set days on when you can pick up or when I can deliver your order. So it definitely let me regulate the timing on when people can get their jewelry items, just so that I limit the amount of traveling and exposure that I do or I have. The next question is, what inspired you to be an entrepreneur? Okay, so what inspired me to be an entrepreneur was that I had a lot of different family members who had their own side hustle. One of the main things that made me want to be an entrepreneur is I used to go to Dangriga, because I have my family's from Dangriga, and my granny would let us help her sell like chips, Scrabble, plum, slippers, like literally anything that she had for sale, I had to help, and I really loved that. And then I went to summer camps about being an entrepreneur and how to be an entrepreneur. So those really helped me in wanting to be an entrepreneur, and I really love being an entrepreneur. What inspired you to start your business and 5 Minutes with D? Okay, so what inspired me to do my business? If you watched my video on Draw My Business, if not, please watch that video. In that video, I was just in an emotional state, and I turned to jewelry as a sense of therapy. And because of the earrings that I've created when I was using it as a therapeutic mechanism, I really saw how much I put into my work and my craft, and that's how I started my business, Janae's Collections. And 5 Minutes with D all started from my video on why small businesses are important. So I love it. I always wanted to have my own talk show, and hopefully 5 Minutes with D can be on TV. Let's hope for that. The next question is, how did you manage to block out negativity about your business? When I started Janae's Collections and even 5 Minutes with D, I wasn't getting any kind of negative, feedback or backlash with what I do. But the only thing I would say I did to manage negativity was just remove certain people from my life. Keeping toxic energies in your life really drains you. And if you watch my video on what it's like being a young small business owner, filtering who you have in your life, friendships, that's very crucial when it comes to not only the success of your business but for your mental health. What do you plan of doing to move forward to sustainability? Ooh, this question is interesting. So moving forward to sustainability, when it comes to sustainability, I think of, the longevity of the natural resources and, how we can preserve or conserve what we have for future generations. And so I would say just really managing the resources that we use. And managing the resources that I use for my business. You don't want to have a lot of waste. You don't want to, destroy the ecosystem and then with waste. So you just want to manage what you use. I manage what I use, and I don't really find my business to be something so wasteful. I try to find multiple reasons for multiple things. And yeah, I hope I answered that correctly. And if not, I will be doing some research on that question because I really like that one. Okay, this isn't a question, but do a review on Ikuma. I already used the product before. I used it 3 times, I believe. For this protective style that I have, my mini twist, I used the curling cream. And I love the curling cream. I stand by the curling cream. So I will do a product review on Ikuma for the person who gave this question or this statement. Okay, and then the last question is, this isn't a question, just you're pretty awesome. Thank you. So that's it for all the questions. I really wanted the video to be 5 minutes long, but hey, I'm gonna do it all right now. So let's go to the outro. And that comes to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed. Thanks to everyone who sent questions. I really loved answering them. I want to apologize for having videos longer than 5 minutes. I know the name of the show is 5 Minutes with D, but I really want to deliver good quality content for you guys. So please bear with me for videos longer than 5 minutes. And for the great news, I learned how to use Google Sites when I was doing my associate's degree, and I said I can use this for my business. And so I created a Janae's Collections website. I really love it. I have been working on it for months, and I must say that you guys should take full advantage of it. To those who don't use social media and you really want them to watch 5 Minutes with D, you can use that website for them to tune into new episodes and the older episodes, because all of that good stuff is on the website. All my products, my earrings, my bracelets are on that as well. Information about me, updates about the business, and it will be up to date all the time. So if any new thing happens with 5 Minutes with D or Janae's Collection, all of those will be on the new website. And I will be leaving that right here, and I will also have it on my Facebook and Instagram page. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in to every 5 Minutes with D episode. And again, show your love to my business. Thank you guys for sending the questions. This is not going to be the last Q&A. And with that said, bye.